So I mentioned to you before that I'm a certified core dynamics coach. And the Core Dynamics program is actually a 3 to 6 month program that I walk my clients through. And it has these 5 different components, which take what I showed you into much deeper realms. And the benefit that my clients get from working with me over a regular period of time is that they get to practice this in real time and come back to me with questions that they have, adjustments that need to be made, and even accountability. You know, we're changing deeply entrenched behavior patterns, which take a period of time to really change. And it takes a lot of practice and it takes accountability. And so that's sort of what I offer my clients. And so really quickly, in component 1, we begin by creating their plan. We develop a complete holistic plan where they learn the basis and foundation of core leadership dynamics. There's a whole workbook that my clients get that we go through, and it's actually pretty fun, and it gives them some tangible exercises they can do in between sessions. We create a vision for specific goals that they're working towards, right? And not just about how they're going to receive those goals, but how are they going to manage their energy through the journey of achieving those goals. We're going to build out their unique approach and program by looking at what really works for them in the past and what hasn't worked for them. And then the last 2 things I think are absolutely the coolest. When they work with me, they get access to what is the Scope app. This is a super cool app and it's interactive. So by answering a couple of questions in the app, you can pretty much get a predictor of how successful you'll be before a project or any initiative. And so, for example, if you were preparing for a job interview, you can go into the app, answer a couple of questions, and it'll spell out how catabolic or anabolic your energy is, and where your energy is kind of resonating on the 7 levels of energy. And the app will also spit out specific things you can do to move up the framework. It's actually one of the best tools that I've seen in terms of managing your performance on a day-to-day basis, with or without when a coach is not present. We also have what is a fantastic energy leadership index assessment, and it's actually a pretty scientific assessment. You answer a series of questions and you get like a 90-minute debrief from me where I'll be able to tell you, based on your assessment, where you average, where your energy level averages. So we looked at the 7 levels of energy. Well, while we fluctuate on a day-to-day basis, you as a whole are actually resonating on average at certain levels in the framework. When you are triggered, you're averaging at a certain level. When things are going well, you're averaging at a certain level. And just by knowing that information alone, you can start creating some consistent performance in your day-to-day world. It's a fantastic index, and a lot of corporations also use it as well, because now they're starting to gauge some of those softer skills. Softer skills are sexy again, and thank God for that. And so the Energy Leadership Index helps employees and leaders gauge where they resonate on an average level.